Ahoy, LAN-Lubbers, it's me, your valiant Captain Vasco, and welcome to the Captain's Cabin. That's right, it's still just me and my good buddy Blank Wall. He's a good friend of mine, don't say anything bad about him. And now thanks to you guys, we've got an alliterative name to express what this is, so that's great. Now, as I spoke about last time, we're here to talk about giants, Skylanders Giants, of course, not just the kinds who grind your bones to make their bread or whatever. Never really understood how bones made for good bread. Like every possible kind of noise is happening right now. It's really great for trying to get this video done in a short time frame. I wanted to fill you guys in. I've mostly got a team set up. Still waiting to track some down. Unfortunately, most of the guys I've been looking for are like really late release figures, so you know, it's taken a really long time to actually get everything that I want to play with, which is annoying. Not everything is finalized, and I want you guys to be able to weigh in as well if you have strong feelings. Alright, so first we've got the air element. We've got our friend Jetvac here. He's some sort of flying gun eagle. He's got a really morbid attack where he sucks things into a fan blade, and we're just supposed to ignore the fact that that's really morbid and horrifying. I've got first giant, T-Rex. I hate T-Rex a lot, even more than I did theoretically. After I started playing with him, I dislike him even more. So I'm probably going to save him for the B team and look to pick up some extra giants, and you know, you guys can weigh in on who those might be. This time around, looking to play with Camo. Showed him off a little bit last time. I really like Camo a lot, and I want to try playing the main game with him, so looking forward to trying that out. Next we have probably fan favorite Alduin here. Big fan of Alduin myself, so certainly not unhappy to see people wanting to see her back, so she's definitely taking our regular sized Undead Skylander slot for the new team. There's a new Undead Skylander for you, Eyebrawl. Eyebrawl is hilarious. I don't know how you can't love this guy. I mean, first off, he's got fists the size of his head, fists the size of his giant eyeball. Sort of the same thing, but it's kind of different. But he can separate into two parts and shoot lasers. He's the coolest thing. He's great. Love him. Next up we got our Earth Skylander, and to be honest, I think her name is Flashwing, the new Earth Dragon Skylander. It doesn't super appeal to me, and you know, clearly the best of the last generation was Terrafin, or Garchomp, as you probably better know him after watching my videos. Now, I considered this a lot, and I think that if I have between my like regular size Skylanders and my giant size Skylanders, I have one new figure that wasn't in the old team. It's sort of like a good balance that way. So I'm thinking of picking up, I think his name is Crusher, the Earth Giant with the hammer. But yeah, I thought maybe if I picked up an Earth Skylander to counteract the fact that I'm playing with a pre-existing Earth Skylander from our last team, then maybe it's a good balance. Now, speaking of returning Skylanders, we got the Fire Skylander slot, and here's probably my biggest source of uncertainty at this point. A lot of people seem to be big fans of Phoenix, right? And how could you not be? However, there is a new Fire Skylander by the name of Hot Dog, and he's basically the cutest thing. He's certainly the cutest of all Skylanders. But if you haven't seen him, I'm going to bring you a picture right here. Ready? Ready? Haha! Oh, wait a minute. Guess I'm going to have to try a little bit harder. Ta-da! There it is. That's the one. Isn't he adorable? I have no idea if he's worth playing, but I want to play with him. Still waiting for him to come out as a single pack, because I don't feel like I need the 3-pack that exists. But yeah, so we have two options there for that slot. I think that's the thing I most need your help deciding, whether you'd like to see adorable Hot Dog and have me figure out how to play him as we go, or if you'd like to see more of our good old friend Phoenix Wright. And, well, I don't know. Tell me what you think. Next up we got Water. I think I'm probably just playing with Jabu Jabu again, simply because water's another one of those elements where, like, the figures that are out aren't great. But as I was talking about earlier, we've got a new Water Giant to help fill out our new character quota. This here is Thumpback, and he's also amazing. He like throws around an anchor on a chain and then like does a giant whale belly flop on top of enemies. He's fantastic. He's also the only existing Pirate Skylander, so obviously I needed to add him to my team. Next up we got the Magic slot. I know who I want to use here. Here, there's a little gap in the figures right here. I'm waiting for them to come out with the Light Core version of Pop Fizz, because I got the Portal Owners pack. So I didn't get the regular Pop Fizz, and well, it's a little silly, but I kind of just like the Light Core guys. They light up. It's cool. Shut up. I like them. In case I didn't mention it, because I know that I didn't, version of Jetpack I have is Light Core. He lights up. He's got that thing going on. That's kind of cool. Pop Fizz going here whenever Light Core is finally released. And also in the Magic slot, Magic slot's pretty vacant right now, and yet I have 2 new characters that I want to put in here. I really want to play with the character Ninjini, the Ninja Genie, which, I mean, come on. And finally we've got another Light Core figure, Drobot. He's a dragon robot. I've gotten some comments saying that I need to play with him, and after like 2 minutes playing him in the game, I concur I needed to be playing him. Oh, and one last issue on the subject of the new team and Giants and all that stuff. I was wondering how you wanted the nicknames to work. People seem to like the nicknames I had going on last time, but I was wondering if for each game I should come up with a new naming scheme, whereas for Spyro's Adventure I had video game characters and was making references to other video games. For Giants, should I use something else? Like, I don't know, characters from movies or elements from the periodic table, or I don't even know. Come up with anything you like and suggest it in the comments, or if you just like me to continue the video game thing, which I'm more than happy to do, I will do that. But yeah, so this is most of the team. So yeah, let me know what other giant you might want to add to the team. If you have any preferences on Phoenix Wright versus Hot Dog, what nicknaming scheme you'd like me to use, or if you want me to just keep going. And yeah, just generally if there's anything that you would suggest about the team moving forward as I finalize it and begin to play. Oh yes, one more thing. See, there was a lot of things I wanted to talk about, which is why I felt the need to do a video. So in Skylanders Spyro's Adventure, I made the decision early on that I wanted to be a sort of experience, start to finish, with level 1 characters all the way through however far you progress with levels during the game. But at least with the characters I'm carrying over from the last game, I'm planning on having them keep their levels. But so the question becomes, do you want me to start fresh with the Giants and have them be low level, and you can like follow me through all the upgrade paths and all that sort of thing? Or would you rather see all of the characters basically leveled to max before we start, and then I just sort of wail on everything? Might make the videos shorter. I don't know if that's a plus or a minus to you. Or would you prefer some sort of hybrid thing where they have maybe several levels but don't have all of their abilities and can still watch the upgrades but don't have to deal with everyone being really weak? I don't know. I've actually been struggling like really hard to figure out exactly how I wanted to handle that, and figured I'd turn the question over to you guys. Yeah, so I think that covers everything I wanted to talk about for Giants for now. Once I've tracked down the last figures and gotten your input, especially on that last issue, is a big one before I can record. Need to figure out how that works. Still haven't had a chance to fully play through the game, but I've played through a couple levels already. Really liking it so far, but I wanted to make sure I knew how I was handling like experience and stuff before like really delving into it. Thanks for watching, thanks for hearing me out, and thanks in advance for the help that I'm sure you guys are going to give me in the comments. I'm excited to get this project going. Still, unfortunately, some preparations going on, but hopefully this helps demonstrate that I'm definitely working towards it, and that as soon as I can get it going, it's going to be going, and then you guys can enjoy it. So, meet the Giants team, sort of. Sans this guy. Maybe this one. Maybe even this one. I don't know. You guys decide. You help me figure this out. And then, Giants. See you then.